sun in the sun, but you forgot to buy the sunscreen? Never fear. You can make your own. Stay tuned and I'll show you how.
Hi, I'm Sherry, and this is Buddy, top dog of LuckyDogCreations.
Hello friends, today we're going to be doing another DIY project, and this time it's going to be sunscreen. Now I am not a doctor or a chemist, so I don't understand the whole SPF factor in it. I know the more SPF that you have, the better sun protection that you have. However, the SPFs in these products are not substantiated. It all depends on how the oil is extracted and how much you use and all of that, so I cannot give you a guaranteed SPF factor. So you'll want to use this at your own risk. And if you have a tendency to burn easily, quickly, and terribly, then I would suggest that you keep using the sunscreen that you buy at the store. With that being said, let's get started, shall we? So what are we going to be putting into our sunscreen spray? 1/4 cup coconut oil, and that has an SPF of 7. 2 tablespoons or more of powdered non-nano zinc oxide, and if you use 5% in your product, then you can possibly get 12 to 19 SPF. "25 drops of walnut extract oil." It does have an SPF, but I couldn't find the amount on that. 1/4 cup pure aloe vera gel. It doesn't have any SPF in it, but it does hydrate your skin. 20 drops of raspberry seed oil. It has a 28 to 40 SPF, but the studies that tested that is not substantiated. But it does have vitamin A and is an antioxidant. And 10 drops of carrot seed oil. It has 30 to 40 SPF, and like the raspberry seed oil, it's not substantiated. So you just take that with a grain of salt. And then we'll use almond oil just to make sure that it is a liquid enough to be in the spray, and it is a carrier oil. And we're going to take 1/4 cup of the coconut oil and put it in a bowl. You can just put this directly into a saucepan if you want, because we are going to heat it up to melt it. But I like doing the double boiler method, and that way it won't burn. It's not on the direct heat. And then we're going to take and put 25 drops of the walnut extract oil in with the coconut oil. And then we'll go ahead and go over to the stove and put this on and melt it. As you can see, it is starting to melt. Once it is melted, then we'll move it back over to the table and we'll start adding some of the other ingredients. And as you can see, it is fully melted. We'll go ahead and wait a few minutes, and then we'll add our aloe vera gel and our carrot seed oil. Okay, so it's been 3 minutes. We're going to go ahead and add our aloe vera. and give that a stir. And add 10 drops of carrot seed oil. And then just keep stirring until it is fully mixed. And then when this is completely cool, we will add the zinc oxide and go from there. Okay, so I added 3 tablespoons of the zinc oxide, and you need to be careful when you add it because it does get airborne. That's why we add it last. But once it's in the liquid, it is fine. So I'll go ahead and continue stirring till it's fully mixed. And then we're going to go ahead and add almond oil just to make sure it is consistency enough to spray. And of course it is white. Remember all the commercials where they're playing volleyball at the beach and they all have white noses? That was the zinc oxide. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add, I think I will start off with about 1/2 ounce of almond oil. I can always add more if I need it. We want it liquid enough that we can spray it. I actually think this might be better off as a cream because you're going to be spraying white stuff all over your body. But we'll find out for sure if it makes your skin white when it sprays on there, if it'll go on clear. I am not sure. And I think I'm going to go ahead and add about 1/4 ounce more because I do not want clumpy spray. Alright, so I decided to get my whisk that can mix it up a lot better. And I'm going to add another 1/4, and so that'll make it a whole ounce of almond oil. Because you definitely want it a spray quality. Alright, so I poured it back in here. It looks a little thick, so I'm not sure. I got my funnel, got my 4 ounce spray bottle. Well, it goes in easy enough. Okay, so it made 1 4 ounce bottle plus about 2/3 of a 2 ounce bottle. And I have a feeling it's going to be a little bit too thick, but we'll go ahead and try it. And there you have it. It does squirt out, and then I guess you go ahead and rub it in. I think I would probably add just a little bit more of the almond oil to make it a little bit thinner, but it rubs in nice. I don't know whether it's going to work with preventing sunburn or not. But you'll have to take that at your own risk and check it out if you would like to. So let's go ahead and make the cream. I think the cream is going to be a lot better. So what do we need for a sunscreen cream? We need 1/4 cup coconut oil, 2 or more tablespoons of zinc oxide, 1/4 cup aloe vera gel, 25 drops of walnut extract oil, 1 cup of shea butter. This has 3 to 6 SPF. All the other ingredients are the same as what I stated in the spray. 20 drops of the raspberry seed oil and 10 drops of the carrot seed oil. Okay, so you want to go ahead and put the coconut oil and the shea butter in either a medium saucepan, or like I'm going to do it like a double boiler, and I'm going to put it in a glass bowl over indirect heat. And you want to add your 25 drops of the walnut extract oil. Now, if you want the cream to be more like a balm and have a stickier consistency, this is the time to add a little bit of beeswax to it. I would much rather have more like a lotion, so I'm not going to add any beeswax. Okay, so it is fully melted. We are going to go ahead and let it cool for a few minutes, and then we'll go ahead and add our aloe vera, our carrot seed, and our raspberry seed oils. Okay, so it has been 3 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and add the 1/4 cup aloe vera gel. And give that a stir. Now this one won't have any almond oil in it because we don't need to make it runny. So that's going to be the only difference. We're adding shea butter and no almond oil. All the other ingredients are the same. So then we're going to add 10 drops of carrot seed oil and 20 drops of raspberry seed oil, and go ahead and give that a stir. And then we'll go ahead and let it cool completely, and then we'll go ahead and add our zinc oxide. So it is totally cool. So I'm going to add the 2 tablespoons or more zinc oxide. And I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and add 3. And it will probably be thicker that way as well, which for the cream will be fine. Now, according to the zinc oxide package, it says to make sure you put on the sunscreen 30 minutes before you go out, which that is a nice little tidbit to know. And also, this is not waterproof, so anytime you go in the water you will have to reapply, and you'll have to just go ahead and reapply several times because it is going to be a lower SPF product. This is actually mixing up a lot better than the spray did. Okay, and I put it in a measuring cup so I can pour it and hopefully not make a mess. And then it's going to have to set up when the shea butter and the coconut oil goes back to their solid form. So here is the cream sunscreen, and it actually had to set overnight to get back to the solid consistency. So let's check it out. This is what it looks like. I don't know if you can see that. And I thought it was going to be more like a balm. It looked really solid, but it's like a lotion. That's awesome. So go ahead and just put that on. It's not near as white on the skin as the spray. It is nice and smooth. It doesn't feel too greasy. And it ended up making, this is a 6-ounce jar and 2 4-ounce jars. Now again, I want to say that I am not a doctor or a chemist. I don't know what the SPF is actual in there, so I don't know how well it would work. So if you want to make this for yourself, please be careful. You know, put it in a small spot that isn't going to do much damage if you do get sunburned. Reapply it often. It is not waterproof. And use it at your own risk. I wouldn't put it on any children. And of course, it's not something that you want to try to sell or give to anybody. I would suggest if you're going to make that, just make it for yourself. With that being said, here is the final product. Here is the spray. It is a little bit thick. I think next time if I make it, I will add some more almond oil. This one takes quite a while to set up. It's really nice. The consistency is perfect. It goes on good. Now, it's just a matter of whether it works or not. I want to thank all my viewers and subscribers. I appreciate you. You are what makes my channel what it is. If you are not a subscriber and would like to be, please do so. Ring the bell so you can get notices of my future videos. Thumbs up, thumbs down, comments and suggestions are always welcome. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.